Good afternoon, choppers. Hope everyone is well. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday, first day of the new month. Happy November. I'm just wishing it all to you guys for the new month. We are almost done with the year, and I think this is a good time, a better time to do reflection, but it's never too late to start on a new concept and see what you can do, man, for the rest of the year. And yeah, let 2025 find you doing something. Do something with the year, do something with the remaining months, So I hope all of you are ready. NFP today, 2:30 Central African time. As you know that I don't trade in news, we're just going to be observing, or I'll be observing, but 15 minutes or 30 minutes after the news release, that's when I'm going to be taking positions. Hope you're having a profitable week. My last week was not a good one, but I'm smiling. I'm smiling this week. I can't complain. I'm grateful to God, man, for mistakes that I did last week, but learned from them. You can never stop learning as a trader. You can never stop learning, because a trader is a human being, and a human being will always learn something from their own mistakes, regardless of how good they are and how experienced they are. You will always make mistakes. So yeah, let's see. It's a new week. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen today. Hope you are ready. Hope you are ready. Hope you are ready. Should we sign the register today? Are we signing the register today? I can tell you now without a doubt that if it wasn't for the news, this POC here at $70.81, a barrel on WTI, I was definitely going to go for it. Look how beautiful it is. A retest back to my POC level. That rejection candle printing out nicely. This was a nice setup for me, but as you know that we wait for the news to release. And if you are trading prop firms, most of the prop firms, they don't want you to trade just before the news release, depending on the contractual agreement that you have with them, So beautiful setup there on WTI. All right, choppers, don't forget to like and subscribe. Road to 4,000. We are now currently sitting at I think 3,300 subscribers. We want to grow to 4,000 by the end of the year. Can we do it? I believe we can. We have 2 months to go. We have full 60 days to go to make sure that this thing happens. So with your support, without your support, none of this was going to be possible. Thank you so much. Right, what are we having today on the Atlehain saying LFG, Mr. Zero Network FX saying NFP today. Tuso is coming in and saying good day, choppers. Some motivation before the stream. Every new month is a fresh opportunity. Stay focused, trust your strategy, and let your passion drive your success. Yeah, indeed, man. It's so true. That is so true. By the way, guys, Tuso is joining me on the live stream next week. As I've asked you that if you want to join me on the live stream Whether you are a pro, whether you are a beginner, whether you don't know anything, just join me, man. The stream sometimes to be here alone and I'm not talking to anyone, it can get into your head, you know. So at least next week I'll be having a trading partner to trade with me live on the stream. So Tuto is coming in for November, and then December we're gonna have a new trader as well. So we want to have different traders every month to stream with us. Yeah, let's make it interesting. I think, you know, the main purpose of this live stream is not merely to brag about what we make and whatnot, but it's just to be there for one another and just to showcase that this is not a community for people that only know what they're doing, but even those that do not know what they're doing, they're more than welcome, because this is an environment where they can learn, you know. So yeah, if you want to join for December, you know what to do. I'll drop we have changed our office number from 012 to 087, so I'll drop it later during the stream. Yeah, so if you want to join, just let me know. Right, don't forget to like and subscribe, choppers. Like and subscribe. 15 minutes to go until NFP. We've got the euro dollar trading at $1.85. This is where we find our POC. We found some support there with that rejection candle. Are we strong? Are we weak on the dollar today? Let me know there on the poll that is just being released now. Okay, we are above POC, so one would say that they are safe for buying opportunities because they are above POC. However, for me, this thing, I see it as a sideways movement. There's nothing going on at the moment, but I believe during NFP, that's when it can give us a clear direction whether it wants to break to the upside or it wants to break to the downside. So we will only know after NFP news release. Euro dollar. I mean British pound, the cable, British pound USD. I was actually looking to get some buying opportunities at this level here, because for me it was quite clear that this price won't hold. I strongly believe that $1.29, it's still not a price that is going to hold. This is what I anticipate at this level. I anticipate something like this, and we still go to the upside. But that will be obviously determined by what will happen during NFP. So yeah, let's give it a go and let's see what happens. How are we looking at gold? One would arguably say this is our ABC pattern there. Currently correcting. If we are going to treat this as A, B here is corrective. C is also impulsive in nature. So one will say impulse correction. Expect another impulse. Well, it's not something that I would advise one to do, you know, because it's not quite clear what's going to happen during the news release. And you know, like I always say to you, choppers, one thing about news release is that as much as something can be positive now, right? So the dollar can be positive for good 5 minutes, and all of a sudden we have a pump and dump movement. So that's one thing that bothers me about the news, right? Whether positive in terms of let's see the target there for this. Forecast is 106,000 jobs, right? Can they go above it? So if they go above it, yeah, then maybe we can expect the dollar to strengthen, right? And most of you on the poll are saying the dollar will be strong during NFP. Yeah, if they do hit the target, but even if they do hit the target or go above the target, chances are we can have a pump and dump movement. Like last time, you remember what happened last time? This is what happened last time where we had a box, and this is what NFP did, right? Playing in a box, then we had something like this. Then it started doing this, right? All these people that were here are screwed, buying and selling. So you just need to be careful, man, when you trade these things. So, but as for British pound, this is what I'm merely looking for. Nasdaq is chilling in one area. Obviously, I think, obviously waiting for NFP. Are we treating this as a correction, then expecting this whole momentum from here, A, B, C, going to the downside? Well, it's a possibility. Just want to see a bigger picture on 4 hours. POC trading at 20,000, 20,260. This is where we find our POC level, right? Can tell you this without a doubt. If we come at this level here, I can look for selling opportunities, maybe even on 1 hour. Maybe even on 1 hour. Because this is where I will find my POC. Right. Kindla the Hustler, MJ to the moon. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Mr. Mbezi say happy NFP shoppers. Good to see you, Mr. Mbezi there. Secretary General of the People of the Republic of Choppers is saying afternoon, Mr. PN, or the Choppers. Eddie Masire is saying checking in from Botswana, just changed government. Congratulations, man. Just so that you guys, you have I think the ruling party was it there for how many years now? I think 50 something years if I'm not mistaken. Please, I stand to be corrected. I haven't made my research on the Botswana politics. You know, I haven't dived deep in it. But the ruling party, I think, has been in power maybe in the 90s. I think 1996 or so, right? Or 1966. So it's been there for like how many years now? I think 58 years. It's out now. And I think the ruling party, the current president, I think he has considered that defeat that he has lost. So, yeah, congratulations to the people of Botswana for the new government. I can only wish you well. I can only wish you well. I was just discussing this other time that if this current political party is about to come out, we might see them accepting defeat like the African National Congress. You know, I mean, ANC also, they've accepted defeat. So it was good to see that from these old timers that they accepted defeat so that people don't die, man. Because, you know, if they were contesting and they are normally protests and those things that we don't want to see. So I'm glad that there was a peaceful elections in South Africa. That's why we see countries like Botswana as well. They don't see a need of fighting if we are living well in South Africa by taking out the ruling party from majority. Then yeah, it's possible, man, for new government. Let them prove themselves. But here in the Republic of South Africa, they only have maybe 10, not even 10 years, man. A few years to come. Then I think the gentleman that is streaming with you guys here, it's only fair that he's being given a chance. I only need 5 years. Let's see what we can do. Remember, if I'm president, the NFP will live stream from the Union Building. CRPZ is saying people are about to blow their accounts. Sia, good to see you, man. Don't say that. Power of weights. I'm selling gold, guys. What do you think? Tabo Traders is saying he's selling gold. Tabo, to be frank with you, my friend, at this point, I want to allow the news to do what they have to do. I will make decisions just after 2:30, maybe from 2:45 to 3 o'clock. That's when I'm gonna make a decision. So yeah, I really don't know you selling now before NFP. But again, remember, choppers, this stream is not to tell you what to do, or to, even if you are trading differently from how I trade or the other choppers, is still fine. You don't have to trade the way I trade to be a chopper, right? This is a community, so we can only wish one another well and grow as a community and break bread on the live stream. So yeah, for those that are going to be taking trades, as you know, your president doesn't trade news, so I can only wish you the best, man. I can only wish you the best. Eddie Masira is confirming, yes, the ruling party, so it's been in power for 58 years. Wow. Rory saying, afternoon choppers, I'm bearish on silver, gold, and bullish on DXY. I'm anticipating buys on DXY. So yeah, Rory is anticipating that the dollar will be strong, right? TMS is saying Ziakala. Yeah, man, it's yeah. Jake Makabe saying choppy NFP. Good day, Mr. President. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah. So please, if you're going to take a trade, just let us know, man. Let's cry with you or celebrate with you, right? Let's cry with you or celebrate with you during this time. The poll is saying that 68% of you are saying we are strong on the dollar. So I'm just going to have my euro dollar chart here, and yeah, currently consolidating between $1.88 and $1.84. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Let me take out this box. All the best, gentlemen and ladies. Can only wish you well. Can only wish you well. Please update us if you have taken the trades. Rory has already taken the trades. All the best, my friend. Let's rather go to DXY. I cannot get my fixed range on the DXY, however, it's fine. I'm going to just remove it. But yeah, man, for me, this I still consider it as consolidation. I think it's doing this on purpose just for NFP to be released and make a certain direction maybe for the next coming week or so. Tabula FX, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Rita is saying, I'm expecting a spike down before we go up on gold. Many will cry due to slippage. Yeah, that's another thing. You see, that's also another thing why I'm worried about myself trading the news. Kelani is saying dollar is weak, but given. Okay, I see dollar is weak. But let's see. We haven't looked at our heat map. Yeah, but just before we do so, before the release, just quickly, let's have a look at the heat map quickly before this thing hit. So yeah, euro is neutral, dollar is also neutral. We're having Swiss franc and Japanese weak for the day, British pound strong. So yeah, let's see. We have a minute to go until the release. Right, so on the euro dollar, we are trading above our POC. Yeah, so if we are trading above the POC, then those that are buying will be safe, you know. Those that are buying euro dollar. So still a lot of you are saying the dollar will be strong. Let's see, few seconds to go. All the best, choppers. Those that have taken trades, all the best to you. Just be careful of slippage there. We've got a live cloud in there. He's already put some price points there. Thank you for engaging. I like what you say. I like what you say. I like what you say. What you're putting there, and you just say it's an opinion. It's not signal. I like the language, my brother. Thanks. Mukele saying took a sell on Bitcoin against the dollar, Mr. President. All the best, my friend. Mukele, all the best. Yep. Trading above our POC, then this makes sense. Look at that. Now trading at $1.89. Yeah, it makes sense because we are above our POC where we have a lot of others. So the dollar is weak, right? But it's not over as yet. As you know, NFP, this thing can give you a serious spike to the downside. That's why I like using fixed range, because it gives me an idea of what's gonna happen, right? I like you saying NZD USD win. Congrats, my friend. Well done. We have a 35 pip move. A 35 pip move. I haven't looked at gold. I just want to see the update here quickly. Right. So yeah, they fell to, wow, only managed to reach 12,000. That's quite interesting. Eh? Forecasting 106,000 and only reaching 12,000. Quite interesting. That's why we see that weakness from the dollar. So we've got NZD USD win from Alive Clothing. CRPZ is saying, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm also hoping, my friend, that everyone is doing well. Please update us. Richard saying dollar is weak. I'm waiting for a slight downside on gold and buy. Rory saying not yet out on gold and silver, yet my entry point on gold did not move that much. I would also laugh. I see what Sia is laughing at. I can always laugh, my friend. I can always laugh. Look at that on Nasdaq, right? Look at what we see on Nasdaq. I can also laugh, my friend. Nothing there. Nothing on Nasdaq. No movement at all. But trading above our POC, we've got POC trading at 19,970. So yeah, let's see. US30, however, nothing as well. Nothing on this too. So yeah, it seems like currency pairs moved. Let's have a look at gold as well. Yeah, gold also didn't move much, eh? Gold, to be quite honest with you, didn't move much at all. So I would say for indices and commodities, NFP was quite boring, man. There was nothing, but I can say on currency pairs, these are good moves, right? Let's look at NZD, because we see some of our people here have nice wins there on NZD. So yeah, I think on currency pairs, this thing moved nicely. Let's see the. So we have like 26 pip move for NZD. This is quite good. Knowing that NZD USD is not something that moves a lot, you know. So yeah, euro dollar continues to move to the upside, trading above our POC. Am I coming in? Maybe if we find some support at $1.88, maybe a rejection candle, maybe at that point, maybe that's something I can consider to reload to the upside. It's a possibility, right? But let me see how we are going to close this thing in the next 10 minutes. The 15 minutes candlestick is going to close. then maybe I can reload at $1.88. It's a possibility. So yeah. AUD USD. Let's see how much we have moved on it. 25 pips move on the AUD USD. Right, currently trading above our POC. Tell you what, if maybe we also find some correction at this price here on AUD USD, I'm going to buy. I might buy at this point to go to the upside. We'll wait for these two candlesticks to form there. This is where I'll be trading on my POC. Right, for those that have just joined us, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Choppers, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate your effort and your support. TMS is saying, help us cry. I'm crying with you, my friend. If you are crying, believe you me, I'm crying with you. I have some sympathy for you, right? Rory saying strongest movement is coming in New York session. Yeah, we will see when New York comes in now. What's going to happen? I don't have any positions running as yet because I give myself like 15 minutes to 30 minutes after the news release for me to start taking positions. But I think AUD USD is going to be on my watch list. Euro dollar is also going to be on my watch list. We broke above $1.88. Can we come back and reload there? Maybe that's a possibility, right? But it will depend on how it comes back at this point. If it comes back to $1.88 on 5 minutes, there's no way I can look for buying opportunities there. It's a trap. For me, it comes across as a trap. If it does this on 5 minutes, because we have broken above this level here, there's no way I can buy there. This is what can happen. Then maybe I can sell, right? If I take my feet from this low to that high there, maybe I can say I can only reload at $1.87, maybe to go to the upside. So that's how I'm going to channel myself for the euro dollar. Right, WTI. So we don't have much movements. I think everything is waiting for New York to open, because you know that WTI moves a lot. I think we are always moving by 4%, 5%, even possibly 6 to 7% on WTI on a particular trading session, whether London or New York. But only moved by percentage change, only up by 0.60%. So this it's not really much movement on this NFP, right? For commodities, for indices, for crypto as well. I don't think there's much movement, but yeah, on currency pairs there is some movement there. We see that bullish momentum on gold coming, currently trading at 2,759,000. $2,759 an ounce on gold. Let's see. Gold POC at 2,779. Again, for those of you that just joined us and you don't know what this is a fixed range. This basically shows you where you've got a lot of volume of traders. We don't use this to enter or buy, but we use this to gauge when we take trades to see where there's volatility and where there's most orders. Look at that euro dollar, man. Look at that euro dollar go. Look at that euro dollar go. Okay, like I said, choppers, if we retrace back to this level, there's no way I'm buying there. Maybe there. Maybe there. Because I think this is initially where I can have my 786. Right? Then I can reload to the upside. Still trading above our POC. TMS is saying, coming to the hedge fund in 2026. You are speaking our minds on the pot. Yeah, man, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen by God's grace. We are definitely going to have a hedge fund, one of the biggest hedge funds in South Africa. Yeah, we speak it to manifestation. It will happen, and obviously, most of you that are here are gonna be part and parcel of the hedge fund, man. Let's trade some capital and see what is happening. CRPC say, MJ, there's so many prop firms in South Africa now. Sia, didn't we say it, my friend? Nobile and I, we've been saying there will be a lot of prop firms coming in. And you know, a lot of people are hating me for this whole prop firm things. And I think many people, they don't understand my view about prop firms. I'm not against prop firms. I'm just against prop firms that scam people. That's my concern. I'm for prop firms, right? If you check my podcast from 5 years ago, you will see that I'm one of the few South African traders that have introduced prop firms in South Africa. If you can go back to my previous podcast, you will see that everywhere I was being invited in a podcast, I was saying, guys, we have issues of capital. Get some prop firms. Some prop firms funds, then trade it. I'm not against it. I just have a problem with prop firms that are scamming people. That's the only issue I have. I'm still saying prop firms are a good thing, but you need to choose wisely, right? And I can't tell you which one to choose, because then I'll be giving you financial advice. Man, this is the most, how can I put it? This is the most uncomfortable time for traders, especially with what we see by the FSCA. We just need to be careful of the things that we say and do. That's why even on the stream, there are certain things I would tell you guys to do, and there are certain things I will not even talk about. Even when you ask me a question that can lead me to give you financial advice, I'm not gonna answer it because I don't wanna go against myself by doing that. So yeah, see, there are a lot of prop firms, and there will be a lot of prop firms in South Africa. Believe you me. 2025, it will be a year of prop firms. Everyone will be, because there are no regulations, so it's easy for anyone to open a prop firm. Even you can open a prop firm tomorrow. Rita say moving nicely downside on gold. If you are seeing a downside movement, Rita, that means you are maybe on 5 minutes or so, because yeah, we're currently trading at $2,755 an ounce on gold. But yeah, like I said, AUD USD, that is what is on my watch list, as well as the euro dollar, right? This is what I'm waiting for on the euro dollar. I believe since you are watching, you have liked the stream. All right, I wanted to get a position maybe on British pound USD at $1.29, buying at a discount. But as you see, this thing did not even give us an opportunity there. Just went up. This is where we wanted to take it, right? Just going to remove this because the trade has already materialized. Just want to see something here. Okay, so the only thing that will discourage this trade is that you have your 786 is in line with your key significant area. Remember how we trade this? This is what it should be doing, right? Where you have your 1 here, your 2 here, your 3. So by the look of things, this is 1, this is 2, 3 is execution. So 2 too low. You find your 786 retracement, but it should not have a key significant area because it's too easy to see for a lot of retail traders to come in, you know. So yeah, we'll observe and see. But the British pound, I don't think it's in my watch list at the moment. Let me see what is happening with the heat map. All right, dollar is weak, right? Only strong against the Swiss and the Hong Kong. Dollar is weak, but only strong against Swiss and Hong Kong dollar. Weak against the euro, weak against the AUD, British pound, US, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, but only finding its strength against Swiss franc as well as Hong Kong dollar, also weak against the Japanese yen. Euro, on the other hand, is doing quite well. I would say it's neutral. I would say it's neutral there. So as much as the dollar is weak, let's not rule out that during the New York session it can find some ground. Let's not rule it out to be weak just because of the news release. It can still come in. It can still come in. Nasdaq is doing nothing, man. Playing around and fooling around, nothing on Nasdaq. US 30 also don't have anything there. Let's see this WTI. I'm interested in this. I think I'm liking what I see on WTI. You know, I said this last time to you guys that, you know, if you want to redeem yourself this season, man, I find it so easy. Let me not use the word easy, but I find it so for me, WTI, man, I mean, if it wasn't for the news, look at this rejection there. You could have just in and out setups, man. It's just continuously giving you in and out setups. You could have bought here. Why? Because of your POC line there, where you find support. Look how easy this thing is. Sell here again. Why? Because you have a key significant area at that level there. And look at your POC, right? You can trade this with POC nicely. Gives you good setups. If you put 1:2 just above your POC there, your 1:2 would be here. You could be close to your TP, man. You could have even been out now, you know. So 2 trades up and up. I'll be closely monitoring this. Remember, I wanted to go to the upside a bit. $1.89. I'm executing myself. Definitely executing myself there. We have ISM manufacturing PMI at 4 p.m. Will that have an impact? Well, let's find out. New Black FX trend, the only trader thinking big. Thank you, Mr. Hash Fund. I'm inspired, Hodman. Good to have you, New Black FX. Good to have you here, my friend. City, so good to see you, friend. Good afternoon, my good sir. And Choppers, it's been a while since I've been on the stream. Work has been hectic. Hope Choppers make some back today. Yeah, I'm also hoping Choppers really made some back today. We haven't. We only have 1% that say he killed NZD USD. But as for me, no trades were executed or are executed at the moment. As long as you are busy with work, sir, that's what is important. As long as you are busy with work and you are not doing what George is doing. So that's a good way of living. Mazuma Singh is saying, what about NAS 100? I just joined the stream. Yeah, there's nothing on NAS, man. This thing is moving sideways. Nothing on NAS. Currently trading above our POC. I think we can expect some movements on Nasdaq after when the market is about to open. Right? For now, Nasdaq is just moving in one place, but it's trading above the POC line. Rory is saying starting from next week, Monday, the time changes for the market. We'll be having 3:30 moving to 4:30. Choppers as well as the new heads up. Yeah. So that is something that we were actually discussing this morning. That time now. You see, if the market is starting at only opening at 4:30, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem, but we'll see. Remember, I'm being joined on the stream next week. I'm being joined by Tuso next week on the stream. I also have got some good news for you guys. We are introducing a new show on our YouTube channel, Trade with MJ. So we're gonna have a weekly outlook, which is basically an analysis for the whole week. It's an episode that will drop every Monday, just to give you an analysis on the week and also to accommodate those that are trading fundamentals. So we're gonna also be discussing hot trending topics. Right, that will happen Monday. So psychology episodes are being shifted to Wednesday, and then Monday we're gonna have the weekly outlook. So yeah, those are the developments for next week. And for those of you that say, Mr. President, we are around and we want to meet you in person, I'm inviting you guys for a gala dinner in Pretoria on the 30th of November. I'm inviting you for that. Please come. It's going to be a wonderful time, 3-course meal, and we're just going to be discussing trading in general and psychology and business also in general to see how we can assist you in your trading journey and your trading business. So I'm inviting all of you guys to come on the 30th, but you have to book and reserve your seat. Only limited seats for that event that will take place on the 30th of November in Pretoria. The next one is possibly going to be in Cape Town. So if you're in Cape Town, I'm definitely coming to you. Just Trade is asking what's your bias on NAS. So yeah, I'm actually on the NAS chart, my friend. I still see consolidation here. For me, for the fact that we are above our POC, currently trading at 19,970. Look, man, on 1 hour, I would say you can take this as an impulsive movement correction, maybe possibly drop to the downside. But you know, experience as well. In my experience, I don't think that is something that's going to happen. I think Nasdaq can push over to the upside a bit before it can drop, right? So I'll be bullish on Nasdaq. Definitely bullish on Nasdaq. Rory is asking, so Mr. President, talking about time, when we are going to be streaming. Yeah, so since there is a time switch over, we will still keep the same time. We're still gonna stream from 3 p.m. We're still going to stream from 3 p.m. until further notice. New Black FX is asking where in Pretoria. So it's going to be in Main Lane, Main. Main Lane, Main. This is where we're gonna have. I don't have all the details now, but I know that my team just confirmed with the restaurant today, so it's going to be there. I'll just drop them an email quickly and ask. So mainland Main, obviously it's in the east, right? Pretoria East. But I'll give you the name of the restaurant maybe on the group. For those that are not on the group, there's a link down below where you can join the free group. If you want to join the private group, it's free of charge. There's no fee that you pay. You just have to sign up with the broker that is sponsoring our content here, Okta. You sign up and you fund your account, then you can be added on the group. Also do the 7 a.m. analysis with us every morning and have a market discussion as well on the group and engage with other like-minded traders. Right, I'm still eyeing my euro dollar, selling at $1.89. So Mill Lane Main is just next to, if you know where Mill Lane Park is at, the mall Mill Lane, right? The mall Mill Lane, just next door. That's where you would find the restaurant where we're gonna be having the dinner. But all the details will be on the flyer as well, so don't panic. All right, the ad that you just saw now, it's a invite a friend contest run by Okta. So if you invite a friend to trade with you, they deposit their fund. You can stand a chance to win prizes up to $1,500. So yeah, I'll be announcing the winner on the 10th of November. I'll be the one that will be announcing, but not on this channel, on Okta's channel, right? So yeah, are you one of the winners? It will be lovely to see a chopper being a winner of $1,500. Eh? It will be lovely. It will be very lovely. So the event is ending on the 10th of November, and I'll be announcing the winner that day, which is I think next week Sunday. Yeah, it will be lovely to see a chopper winning that $1,500. All right. Secretary General said he took a sell on GU. Tell me something, said, did you use the FIB? Is your entry based on the FIB? Because like I said, my only concern is this key significant area. Remember, when the key significant area and the 786 is in one place, it's a problem, it's a clash. When those two are in the same area, it's a problem. I'm looking at this euro dollar getting annoyed a bit, but it's fine. I actually wanted to sell at the higher bid, just to go up so that retail traders who sell here, or who buy here rather, they get stopped out, or think that we go to the upside and they are trapped. We go to the downside. That's why I said if it comes to this level, it's definitely a trap. I won't be looking for buying opportunities, but I was gonna sell at $1.89. But yeah, the day is still young. There's still opportunity for me to come in. WTI up by 1%. Now above POC. This rejection candle looks so good for a buy. Right, if you have Instagram, please do me a favor. Take a screenshot of the live stream and tag me on Instagram. I'll repost. My Instagram handle is Mj Givens 911. I think the link is also on the description there. Right, the 012 number for the trading floor has changed. We have changed our phone number for our office. The new number is 0872659710. Let me just write it down for you. If you want to make inquiry about joining us on the trading floor, let me give you the number now. Right, that other 012 number is no longer working. Please, if you want to phone our office and you want to book a spot for the trading floor, there's the number there, 087265 9710, and then I'll give you also the one for WhatsApp. Right, but I can tell you now, as much as you can book, I can tell you that the trading floor is fully booked until the end of the year. So if you are going to book for the floor, it's probably for next year. We are fully booked until the end of the year. But you can still book and find out which dates can work for you for next year. So yeah, if you want to join the trading floor, the number to call is 0872659710. Or you can send an email at info@tradewithmj.co.za, or just kindly WhatsApp 076-350-6942. If you are funded with the Octa and you also want to join our funded group, either you can email us or you can WhatsApp us on 076-350-6942. But as for joining the trading floor, like I said, it's fully booked for the year. You are most probably going to get a spot for next year. Right, seems like we didn't get an opportunity at euro dollar at $1.89. This thing just decided to drop down without an opportunity there. And this is also what I was saying, choppers, and these are the things that you need to be careful of at times, right? Just because the dollar is negative, according to the news, right? According to the release. Just because the dollar is negative, it does not mean that the dollar will be weak the whole day, right? And I see a lot of traders make this mistake. They look at NFP and say, okay, the dollar is weak. They didn't reach target, so therefore I'm going to sell against the dollar. It's not always the case, because imagine if you saw this movement to the upside. Now it's covering all of that. I mean, this was a 45 pip move, right? But it's covering that work now almost by 50%. It's already covered. To be quite honest with you, SG, I was just asking you, my good sir, if you sold because of 786 there, unfortunately, I'm going to have to be against you. I'm looking for buying opportunities there. I think this is too easy to see. Just because we have 786 at a key significant area, they are clashing. Therefore, you can't use this 786. You can't use this 786 unless if you use another reason for entry, but not 786. if I'm gonna take British pound USD, this is what I'm going to do. I have my ATR at 10 pips, so I have ATR times 2. It will give me 20 pips. Then I'm aiming for 40 pips TP, and the SL is going to be 20 pips. If I'm gonna buy this, let me just wait for 3:30. So let's see the 20 pip stop and 40 here. That's if I'm gonna buy this here, SG. Gold is trading above this key significant area. Nasdaq as well. I'm bullish, remember, on Nasdaq. I can do re-evaluation if I break below my POC, but at this point I'm bullish. AUD USD. Right, I said I can look for buying opportunities at 65 cents. This is where I'll find my POC. WTI. Oh, this thing is tempting me so much for buying opportunities. Yeah, I don't want to lie. It's so looking good for buying opportunities. And I'm only like 10 minutes to market opening. Alive is saying Euro Japanese level 165, 360, 20 pips moves in P profit. All right. Ayan is saying looking for buys at 186 on euro dollar. Yeah, I hear you, but as for me, this is a move. You see all this movement here. This is what I wanted to go to the downside. Yeah, so yeah, but as for British pound, because I see SG saying he used the fib for the sell here. Yeah, SG, I hear you, but remember, let me try to demonstrate something to you here. If the fib is at the key significant area, right? That's a problem. Let's say, for example, you take the fib from this low, which is your 2 too low, right? According to the rules. 2 too low. Now, can you see where is your fib? Your fib is at the key level, key significant area, which is a retest. It becomes invalid, you know? It becomes invalid. Unless if it was doing something like this. If it was doing something like this, right? Then fib from this to this. You understand? Because you are now above. The ones that sold here are already trapped. So in this case, you haven't trapped anyone. Remember, the main purpose of a fib retracement is to wait for people to be trapped first before we can take a position. Right? You might still be right, but the data that we have currently doesn't allow us to take a fib which is at the key significant area, especially here, because retail traders, they like such kind to sell there. I still want this WTI, man. I still want it. I still want it. Joris is asking, Mr. President, thoughts on gold. Joris, it's been a long time, my friend. Where have you been? It's been a long time, my friend. I've not seen you for quite some time now. My thoughts on gold. Yeah, so with gold, I was just concerned about this corrective movement here, right? However, if I want to take positions on gold, I'll have to break below, retest $2,756 an ounce, maybe for me to go to the upside. If I want to take selling opportunities. But currently, I still take this. I know it's an upward movement, but for me, it took how many minutes to go down, but look at how many minutes it's taking, right? And this is how I normally say, guys, you need to measure these things. If you look at 2,749 and 2,732, right? From 2,749 to 2,032, right? 2,732, right? It took how many minutes? We are on the 15 minutes chart. Look, it took 30 minutes, 15 minutes, right? So it took 30 minutes to go from 2749 to 2732, right? 30 minutes. Put my 3 there. 30 minutes for this gold to go from one price to another, right? So I normally use it like as distance, right? Now look at to go to the upside. How many minutes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if you're saying 16, if you say 16 times 15, right? Because you're on 15, it took you how much? 240 minutes, right? It took you 240 minutes from this distance to that distance. It took you 240 minutes, but from this distance to this distance, it took you 30 minutes. What does that tell you? I mean, if now, for example, you have a wife at home, right? It's just an example, guys, please. If your wife knows that distance from Pretoria to Joburg takes you 30 minutes, right? And you are telling her once you have arrived in Pretoria from Joburg that it took 30 minutes. Now, when you have to go back, you are just alerting her that I'm on my way, I'm coming back home. She's obviously waiting for you, maybe expecting you to take another 30 minutes or 35 or even maybe 40 minutes at max, right? But it takes you 240 minutes to cover the same distance. What does that tell you? There's a problem. So that's how I normally measure these things, my friend. That's why on gold, currently I'm just observing this thing because it doesn't make sense. Look at this move there and we are just playing around. Chances are consolidation is coming. Whenever you see the market does this, just know that there's a possibility, high possibility that consolidation is coming. And once you are in a consolidating movement, you are trapped. So that's why you see I'm not entertaining gold at much because of this. If you sold this, it has to take off as well. And it's not taking off if you sold it here. Again, something is not right. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you just join us, please like the stream as well as subscribe. Just make sure that you subscribe. And also just click on that notification bell so that when we drop, you get notified. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please read the disclaimer on the description. This is not financial advice. It's just a community trading together. So don't consider this, please, as a financial advice. Rory is saying, how do we feel if we're correct in the first direction, then you decide to oppose the direction and you realize that your first direction was correct? Do you revenge the trade? Yeah, it happens, man. You're a human being. Like I always say, why most traders suck at trading is because they're a human being. That's it. That's the reason why we all suck at trading at some point in the beginning stage, because you are battling with the charts and you are battling with yourself. So what Rory is basically saying is that your first decision was to buy. Then you change your mind, then you want to sell. Then you find out that buy was right. You see, it's a battle of your mind, right? So it happens. Rory, look, man, I think it happens to the most of us. I mean, it happened to me on Friday. Was it a Friday last week? Where I had euro dollar and Nasdaq, and I wanted to take a trade on euro dollar, and I decided to go for Nasdaq. I lost Nasdaq and euro dollar went my direction. It happens, man. Just take it as one of those days. It's normal. I think as traders, we need to normalize errors, right? Because errors are not making us bad traders. It's just part of the trading game. Normalize making errors. As long as you are not doing them on purpose, and your errors are always calculated by a stop loss. So it happens, man. It happens to me all the time. I want to take a buy on something. All of a sudden, then I change my mind. I take another. Yeah, with me, it always happens when I look at something like maybe I wanted to sell this dollar here. Then I go to another pair and I see that I'm going to take that one and I lose that one and this one was right. It happens. And it's normal. It's normal. Right, the market just opened now. Just want to see what is happening with this Nasdaq. See, again, trading below POC. We break above retest, then I can still look for more buying opportunities there. WTI. See, the only thing now about WTI is that it's giving us some spikes at POC. It's giving us some spikes at POC, which is also a concern. Alarm Clothing is asking, are your lives daily? If yes, what time? So it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, my friend. Only Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. That's when we have this live streaming. So it's not every day, 3 times a week. But the plan is to make it every day. Koroshi is saying, thanks to Okta, 300% profit backed. Wow. Yeah, don't be surprised if I ask for e-wallet, Mampuru. You know my number, right? Thanks to you, man. Okta is a broker. It doesn't really determine whether you make money or not, but if they are giving you fair trading conditions, you also need to thank yourself for making decisions that you made today with regards to your trading, and you made some money. Congrats, man. 300% is a lot. Is a lot. The real Muluda is saying it happens. Yeah, man, it happens to all of us. You see, one thing about the stream will really open up your eyes, right? About the thing that you're thinking you are the only one suffering from it. We are all suffering from it. It's all about how we react to it. Diola is saying, what indicator am I using? So it's not an indicator, my friend. It's a tool, right? Fixed range volume. It's a tool. It's not an indicator. But one thing I can tell you is that it's so spot on when it comes to support and resistance. I mean, look at what it has done there with that rejection candle. You could have bought if you took your feet from here to there. Beautiful setup, 786 rejection there, nicely. If this was your reset, then this is 1, 2, 3. Take your trade, close your eyes, lights out. So it's not an indicator, it's a tool. Now, I know a lot of you are always asking me, Mr. President, where can I find this thing? Unfortunately, on trading on meta codes, MT4, MT5, unfortunately you cannot find it. You can only find it on Trading View. You don't find it by indicators section. You find it on the tools side, right, where you find your Fibonacci and whatnot. There it is, there, fixed range volume profile. Let me ask you this question, Choppers. What do you do? Just let me know there in the comment section. What do you do when you are about to acquire something, right? A deal or something, I don't know, it can be anything. And last minute that thing doesn't go your way. What do you do? When you are like 80% in something and it doesn't go your way. What do you do? I would love to know your thoughts. Maybe you were purchasing something, or maybe you were closing a certain business deal, or maybe you are about to get a job and you went for your first interview, second interview, and they loved it, and you are like, I'm in here, and last minute, you know, they drop a bombshell that you didn't make it. Well, what do you do? Or let's say you have a family member, and maybe he's in hospital, and you see this person in hospital, and this person is improving drastically so, and last minute they tell you that that person is no more. I would love to know your thoughts. I want us to look at something here. And I'll tell you why I'm asking you this question. If this WTI closes like this, I'm going in for a buy. Joris is saying, woke up today, it's a good day. Beldan is saying, okay, thanks for trading view account. Eddie is saying, Mr. Press, I still didn't get the RE notes. Oh, you are on the public group, right? I'll try to send it. Oradile is saying, one thing I was taught, always have plan B. While you plan, ask yourself what can go wrong. And that's where your plan B can happen. I hear you. Yeah, it happens. It happens, man. Sometimes when you put your sweat on something, and but Oradila, I hear you, my friend, right? But it like, for example, it can happen that, let's say if it's someone, your loved one in hospital, you can't have plan B for them, Look at that British pound. SG, I hope you came out, my friend. I'm hoping you came out after that. I hope you came out. Beautiful trade. British pound USD. I am saying I never had a plan B, so I would take time, reflect on that, try to work with what happened. Eddie's saying having a plan B means that you won't go hard on plan A. You guys have some very powerful points. Yeah, it's good. It's good to hear. So I'm saying this because this is something that happened to me, man. I was about to close a powerful business deal that was gonna change my life, my family's life for good, man. The first time didn't go well. Tried again, renegotiation, and this time I was in, man. I was in. I was seeing myself there. And yeah, man. That's why we didn't stream on Wednesday, because that's when I received the news. Just before the stream, I was actually driving from somewhere, and I had an opportunity to stream from where I was, and I was discouraged, man. I was down. You know, when you've worked so hard for a pitch, you've prayed, you've done all these things, you've given it your all, and it didn't materialize. I think what consoled me was if I get let down by something that I've worked hard so much for, there tends to be that relief that at least I worked hard on it, right? I worked hard on it and it didn't materialize. It's fine, but I know I gave it my all. I only regret when I know I could have given it 100% and I only gave it 50 or 80. Right, but on this one, man, I went all in. I worked with a powerful team. We made sure things were spot on. Last minute, man. Last minute, we got a decline. Last minute, everything was, You already saw your 2025 that this is how they normally say so in Genangevosh, right? That's how I was going to enter 2025. It really hit me hard. But here, it's a new day. I've got my bottle of water here and I've got my Red Bull. So it's a new day. I just have to move on, man. There will be another opportunity and I'm going to thank God for this one that didn't materialize. Definitely, I'm going in again. I'm going to try again. Because the first time it didn't go well. This time, even the people that were working with on this deal, the middlemen, they were saying, man, this time we can guarantee you. Yeah. But I'm going in again. Definitely going in again. And my business partner was saying to me, where do you get this stamina to try something again like this? And I said to him, trading. Because this deal has nothing to do with trading. It's just construction thing. And I told him trading is the one that taught me how to be resilient. How to not give up, to come in again, because I've faced a lot of stop losses in my life. That the stop loss cannot define me, cannot determine my next move. So let's go in again. So as much as you're thinking you're just a trader, let me tell you something. This is the most powerful university you can ever find on this planet. It gives you this bold spirit. I'm telling you, trading gives you this bold spirit. SG saying I came out manually before stop loss hit. I'm glad, my friend. I'm glad you came out because, like I told you, this is a trap, man. 786 is in line with the key significant area. A lot of retail traders were selling here. Can I show you? That's why I said I'm going for buys, not for sells there. So yeah, trading can teach you not to give up in life. I hope my story, my experience on what happened to me, I hope it can uplift you not to give up. We all fail at some point. Secretary General say, maybe it was not meant for you, Mr. P. Or what is yours is coming. Amen, man. Definitely, a lot of people were telling me that maybe this was not meant for you. So yeah. It happens. So yeah, I'm speaking to you. If you're working on something and it's not working out, it's life, man. It happens to all of us, you know. And that's one thing about social media. It makes people look like they are winning all the time, you know. They are winning in life all the time. It's not always the case, man. We don't win all the time. We have issues at our levels. And you need to embrace this experience, because someone will say, if I have $1 million now, I'm sorted in life. Never. You will face problems that are in the million range. That's what you'll be facing. Instructor saying this is not meant for you. That hits hard. We've all been there. Yeah, man. And you know, when they say that at that time, it doesn't make sense. They're like, okay, fine, I hear you, but it's meant for who, you know? But after now, you relax. Now you realize it's okay. Yes, it's not meant for me, you know? But it's life, man. Let's do this life thing. Let's do this life thing. The real Muluda is saying, this is the best skill. I don't regret not giving and learning and crying from it. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I don't think I was gonna be the businessman that I am if it wasn't for trading. I don't think I was gonna make it. Trading made me learn a lot of things in life. So maybe you traded NFP and you blew your account. I don't want to say it was not meant for you, but man, try and do self-introspection. And I'm telling you, for me, it was hard to even wake up, you know. On Thursday morning, I didn't even want to wake up. I was so discouraged. But then I looked at, you know, the people that are looking up to me. If I go down and I give up just because I lost the deal, it doesn't mean anything, because I forgot to let you guys that I'm about to write a book about trading. So I'm gonna be talking about my experiences as well. We don't win in life all the time. We don't. There are departments that we have: business, family, marriage, friendships, you know. There's always something that can move us, you know, and we are all going through our own skeletons. I always tell people that I mentor that just be careful to follow someone that is always telling you about his past struggle, but is not comfortable telling you about his present struggle. Be careful. I don't care whether you're Elon Musk or Bill Gates. It doesn't matter how much you have in your bank account. You will always have something that you are dealing with. So we as traders, we have this thing that, back then, we understand. But right now, what is it that you are facing as a leader? A lot of things we are facing, man. A lot. So all people that are here can tell you that it is what it is. Bounce back. SG, I'm glad you came out of that trade, man. That was going to stop you out. So maybe I'm sure you've also noted it down that don't take trades on 786 if it's in line with your key significant area. Remember that. Note it down. Just want to have a look at this WTI. There's something I'm seeing here. This seems like this thing is consolidating, right? Wants to play around in the same area. Let me see 15 minutes or 5 minutes. It's just playing around this area there. It's just playing around this area. I just need to be careful there. Same as this Nasdaq, you see 786 is where at the key significant area you don't take such. You don't take such because it hasn't trapped us yet. 1, 2 to high, from low to high. On your fib you get in retracement back at $1.87, right? You don't take this because it's in your key significant. It needs to trap first. Remember, I'm still bullish on Nasdaq. Still bullish on Nasdaq. And the reason why I said I'm bullish on Nasdaq is that it's too easy to see that many will want to sell because they see this as a correction, expecting C to form, which is an impulsive movement, right? That's why I'm bullish on Nasdaq. WTI, still contemplating. Still want to see where I can enter this thing. I'm just concerned about moving sideways for quite some. It's been moving in one place for quite some time. Knowing how volatile this thing is, it shouldn't be doing this. Something ain't right here. TMS is saying he's back and he subscribed. Thank you, my friend. One subscribe makes a difference. Lerato is saying, President, so right before NFP, I placed a buy stop at EU at $1.87, but upon the release, my entry was moved, and I got stopped out in a setup. I should have won. Any reason for that? Yeah, man. Like we always say, when you're opening any trading account, just read your T's and C's. It's allowed to do that. Slippage as well, you know. They're allowed to do that. That's why I say there are a lot of disadvantages of trading news release. A lot of disadvantages. Hence why I don't do that, because sometimes, Lerato, you would find that even your stop loss will not be filled. It can just go below your stop loss, and maybe your stop loss was on $50 and you find yourself losing $80. It happens. So yeah, remember, your trades has to be executed at the particular time when they also receive that order. So during the release, it's fast execution. You find that by that time you wanted $1.87. It was not available. That price was not available at that time. That's why they filled you on $1.89. It was not available because it's news release too quick. So that's the reason there, my friend. Hard luck. So yeah, that's why I don't trade news. Nice setup on Bitcoin if you bought it at 69,400. Yeah, remember our reload was at 65,000. I'm on the sideline for Bitcoin, man. As long as I ate this movement here on 4 hours, missed the reload here, but I'm on the sidelines for Bitcoin. Maybe if I break above 73,000, then retest, then I can go to the upside. That G is still moving nicely. I'm glad you came out, SG. I'm glad you came out because this was going to mess up your day. I wanted to reload on AUD at 65 cents, but it seems like it's still playing at 65.80. Remember, Octa is running that contest. You can win up to $1,500. Like I said earlier on, it would be nice to have a chopper winning that. I'll be announcing the winner on that day, on the 10th of November. I'll be announcing the winner. Many prizes to be won. Oh, by the way, it's not only one thing. Some will win $50, $100, $500, gift cards as well. So yeah, let's see. Right, Alive Clothing saying, can you share more about the contest? So this is what you can do, my friend. Check the latest episode on psychology. I think it's written. I forgot what it's written. Okay, wake up at 6:45, something like that. Check out that episode. There's an advert about this thing. It's too much into detail. You'll get all the details there. So you are basically inviting your friend to sign up. Once they sign up, then you open a position of your choice. Then you automatically be placed on the competition. Yeah, so the advert is there. It's explaining everything in detail what you need to do. Right, and this is not for Trade with MJ. It's for Octa Global, right? You will find it on Top Trader as well. You'll find it on the people that are in partnership with Octa. It's a global thing. Just because I'm going to be hosting the show on that day. Doesn't mean it's only for choppers. It's for everyone all over the world. I just happen to be the one announcing the winner. All right. So yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big thing. So the ad is just before 5 minutes. If you go on that episode, you will see just before 5 minutes, there's that ad there explaining everything. Or you can go to our Telegram group, even the public group. The ad is also there explaining and detailing everything. Choppers, I'm going to have to love you and leave you guys. I'm being told my 2 hours is up. I need to bounce. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me see you on Monday. Remember, we are going to have a weekly outlook as well. For those of you that wants to trade with us privately, you know what to do. Just have to sign up using my link down below. Sign up. Use this promo code Trade with MJ for 100% bonus. And yeah, join the group. Or you can send an email to info@tradewithmj.co.za. You can also phone our office if you want to join our trading floor. The number is there, 087-265-9710. Right, this is a number that you can call if you want to inquire about our services, our trading floor in Pretoria. No, we no longer use that 012 number, right? And once you're funded with Octa, you can WhatsApp me on 0763506942. This is where you can WhatsApp me and you want to be added on the private group. Thank you so much, guys. All love from me, your president. I'll see you on Monday. Be safe out there. I know it's month end. Just be responsible and be safe. And one thing, please, don't forget to pray. Thank you so much, choppers. I'll see you soon. Cheers.